Have you ever stopped to consider the power your mind holds over your life? It's the ultimate tool, the master puppeteer pulling the strings, orchestrating our every decision, our every emotion. It's the central hub where thoughts are born, where dreams are conceived, and where our reality is perceived. In a world that's increasingly fast-paced and demanding, it's easy to neglect the mind's needs. We often forget that our mental health is just as important as our physical well-being. The mind needs nourishment, it needs care, it needs a fresh start. But how does one bring about this fresh start? The answer lies in two simple yet powerful practices: setting realistic goals and incorporating self-care routines. These are the building blocks to mental health, the stepping stones to a balanced life. Let's consider two individuals, Alex and Bella. They hail from different walks of life, their stories as diverse as their backgrounds. Yet, they share a common goal: to improve their mental health, to take control of their lives, to start afresh. Alex, a high-powered executive, was caught in the relentless cycle of work, stress, and little to no sleep. His life was a constant race against the clock, his mind a battlefield of unending tasks and deadlines. Bella, on the other hand, was a stay-at-home parent. Her days were filled with the joys and challenges of raising two young children. Yet amid the chaos and laughter, Bella found herself yearning for a sense of calm, a moment of peace. In spite of their contrasting lifestyles, Alex and Bella both realized something crucial. Their minds were in need of a reboot. They understood the importance of setting realistic goals, of creating a roadmap to mental well-being. They recognized the value of self-care, of dedicating time each day to nurture their minds. So, how did Alex and Bella manage to set realistic goals and incorporate self-care routines in their lives? Stay tuned to find out. Embrace this journey with us as we explore the power of a fresh start for your mind in 2024. First, let's delve into the world of Alex, a young professional striving to find balance. Alex was like many of us, juggling multiple roles and responsibilities. His life was a whirlwind of deadlines and commitments, leaving him little time to breathe. He was constantly overwhelmed, stressed, and on the verge of burnout. So he decided to take a step back and reassess. He recognized the need to set realistic goals that would help him manage his time better and reduce his stress levels. Alex began by identifying what was important and what was urgent. He discovered that not everything that seemed urgent was necessarily important. This realization was a game changer. It helped him prioritize his tasks and focus on what truly mattered. He then started breaking down his larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks. For instance, instead of aiming to complete a hefty report in one day, he set a goal to finish a section of it each day. This approach made his tasks seem less daunting and more achievable. Alex also learned to set boundaries. He realized that he couldn't do everything and that it was okay to say no sometimes. He understood that setting realistic goals wasn't about accomplishing less. It was about accomplishing more of what truly mattered. And the results? They were transformative. Alex found himself less stressed and more productive. He was able to find balance between his work and personal life. He learned that setting realistic goals wasn't a one-time exercise, but a continuous process of reassessment and adjustment. Through Alex's journey, we see the power of setting realistic goals. It's not about limiting ourselves or settling for less. It's about recognizing our capacity, managing our time effectively, and focusing on what's truly important. It's about reducing stress, enhancing productivity, and ultimately, leading a more balanced and fulfilling life. Now that we've learned how Alex set realistic goals, let's move on to Bella's journey of incorporating self-care routines. Meet Bella, a single mother who learned the hard way that self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity. Bella, like so many of us, was always on the go, a juggler of roles between work and parenting, always putting others before herself. This constant grind led to stress and anxiety, causing her mental health to take a nosedive. Then, Bella decided to hit the pause button. She realized she was no good to anyone, especially herself, if she was running on empty. It was then that she started incorporating self-care routines into her daily life. She understood that these routines weren't selfish. Rather, they were essential to her well-being. First, she incorporated regular exercise into her routine. She didn't aim for marathons or heavy lifting, but simple, consistent movements. A brisk walk around the block, a few yoga stretches in the morning, or a dance party with her kids in the living room. This physical activity not only improved her health but also released endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters. Next, Bella focused on healthy eating. She swapped processed foods for fresh fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. She noticed a boost in her energy levels and her mood. She also felt lighter, both physically and mentally. Finally, Bella brought mindfulness practices into her life. She started with just 5 minutes of meditation each day, focusing on her breath, letting her thoughts come and go without judgment. This practice helped her stay grounded and present, reducing her stress levels significantly. The impact of these self-care routines on Bella's life was profound. She became more patient, more focused, and more resilient. She found joy in the small moments and handled stress with more grace. Her mental health improved, and so did her overall well-being. Bella's story is a testament to the power of self-care routines. But how can you apply these lessons to your own life? You might be wondering, how can I set realistic goals like Alex and incorporate self-care routines like Bella? Well, it's all about taking small yet meaningful steps. The journey of 1,000 miles, as they say, begins with a single step. So let's walk through this. First, let's talk about setting realistic goals. Alex started by identifying what he wanted to achieve. He then broke this down into smaller, manageable tasks. Each task was a step closer to his ultimate goal. So when you're setting your goals, think about the bigger picture. What is it that you truly want to achieve? Once you've got that clear, break it down. Make it manageable. Make it realistic. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams be. It's about progress, not perfection. Now, on to incorporating self-care routines like Bella. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. Bella knew this. She made time each day to do something that made her feel good. It could be anything from a morning run to meditating for 5 minutes before bed. The point is, she made it a priority. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about making time for yourself in your busy schedule. So, find what makes you feel good. It could be reading a book, taking a walk, or even just taking a moment to breathe. Make it a part of your routine and watch how it changes your life. The important thing to remember is that this isn't a race. It's your journey. It's unique to you. Don't compare your progress to others. Celebrate every step you take, no matter how small. Be kind to yourself. You're doing amazing. Finally, remember that these aren't just tips and strategies. They're tools for life. They're about creating a lifestyle that promotes growth, positivity, and well-being. They're about creating a fresh start for your mind. Remember, a fresh start for your mind is not a destination but a journey, and that journey begins now. Let's quickly recap the key points from Alex and Bella's stories. Alex showed us that setting realistic goals isn't about limiting dreams, but rather, it's a strategy to keep us grounded, focused, and driven. It's about breaking down our aspirations into manageable tasks that we can tackle without feeling overwhelmed. On the other side, Bella's journey highlighted the importance of incorporating self-care routines into our daily lives. Self-care is not mere indulgence, it's a necessity. It's about understanding our needs and taking the time to recharge, whether that's through meditation, a walk in the park, or simply reading a good book. Both Alex and Bella remind us that our mental health is a priority, not a luxury. So let's follow their lead, shall we? Take the first step towards a fresh start for your mind today. Remember, your mental health matters. Start setting realistic goals and incorporating self-care routines into your life now. Your journey towards better mental health doesn't have to be a solitary one. Engage with the Mindful Hub community in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, your own self-care routines, or the realistic goals you've set for yourself. You never know, your story could inspire someone else on their journey. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to Mindful Hub so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. Your support helps us create more content like this. Thank you for being a part of our community, and remember, your mental health matters.